Today is the 26th of March, about 20:06 in the afternoon. This is the Streets and Sidewalks Committee, and we're here to discuss and hear a staff recommendation on the Streetscape 3B project. And this is a recommendation coming from the Assessment of Equalization Board, and then authorizing bidding of the project. And Mr. Titterington or Mrs. Rhodes, who will be leading?
I can do that.
Okay.
We are asking that you accept the recommendations of the Assessment Equalization Board. I will, from this point on, say AEB. Based on your acceptance of those recommendations, we are asking for authorization to advertise for bids for the project at a cost not to exceed $575,000. The AEB met on March 24th. They heard the appeals, the 3 written appeals that were filed regarding the sidewalk portion of the project. As you can see from the report to you, the AEB did recommend some changes. They are recommending that that the council lower the estimates for the 3 hatches from $8,000 to $6,000. We do not believe that has any impact to us at all. Again, as we said, we felt that it was a very conservative estimate. What it does for them, though, is that it gives them some reassurance that, if it goes to $6,001 for whatever reason, they can only be assessed $6,000. So it does lower their cap for peace of mind. It also does reiterate something that we had said we would do, but it's good that the AEB put into their recommendation, and that is that if any of the applicants does want to have their basement filled in, they can do that with their own contractor. They can replace the hatch with their own contractor. They do need to notify us to make sure that that meets certain standards and requirements, but they do have that flexibility. And then they reaffirmed that all the other assessments for the project were calculated appropriately and accurately, and that they should be reaffirmed.
Okay. I'm sorry, at the beginning, when I opened the committee hearing, I did not introduce Mrs. Snee on my right and Mr. Heath as councilpersons and myself as chair. A question, though, I think for Mrs. Rhodes. Has any other property owner contacted us outside of the 3 appellants that went to the AEB? I mean, did anybody else have any outside concerns?
We have talked to Mr. Wilson, and we'll actually be contacting Mr. Wilson about his sidewalks, but to my knowledge, no. I don't think that anybody else that didn't already submit their appeal.
But there were no, okay. I think Mr. Wilson's is just an additional concrete work that he's going to have done,
Yes.
and he just wants to match and add on. So it's not a concern with the project.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct.
All right. So no one else had any other somewhat concerns that they didn't want to come before the AEB, but they had some other concerns of any description.
No, I had no other verbal communication
Got
that
it.
I can recall. No.
Thank you.
I wasn't expecting that question.
Well, I will just a general comment that's. Thank you for your comments there.
Okay.
That I attended the AEB hearing, and I'm glad that everything that the property owners addressed, it was put into writing, and I think that does allay all of their concerns and stuff, and it's very well documented here. I don't have any questions, but Mrs. Snee, do you have any?
Just a special thanks to the people who served on the AEB
Right.
for this. But no questions.
Okay, Mr. Heath?
No questions, Chair. Thank you.
Any further comments?
We are not requesting emergency.
Got it. And this will be coming to us at the 30th?
Yes.
Or will that be on the 6th?
No, it'll be the 30th.
Yes.
Okay.
And you said it will be 2 separate pieces to approve AEB and
No, it will be
bid?
actually one ordinance, as it's been, in working with the Director of Law. It is an ordinance form, and it does authorize accepting the report of the AEB, determining to proceed with the project and authorizing the bidding.
Okay, that's one. Thank
And
you.
it's not requiring emergency.
Not as it is currently drafted,
Got it.
but we will be checking with them tomorrow, just make sure.
All right, so any questions, Mr. Tremblay? No. Anyone else in the audience, Mr. Clark? Any other comments or questions? And what is your pleasure with this? Move forward. Then it's unanimous that we'll move forward with this as recommended. Any other items to come before the Streets and Sidewalks Committee?
No, sir.
We are adjourned, and thank you for coming.
Thank you.